it. And he did end up finding a trade for Ben Simmons that was adequate. Now, let's check that clip out.
Hey, Pacer fans, what's up?
Hey, Pacer fans.
Malcolm Brogdon. A. TJ Warren would be B. But he's an 84 overall, bubble worn. He's coming off this injury in real life, so maybe they'd be willing to potentially part ways with him. Maybe. I don't really know. I know if I offer this straight up, they're going to say no. Because it's an 83 and an 84 overall, getting an 86. That's a bad trade for them, objectively. But what if I gave you Isaiah Joe?
Ooh.
And what if I gave you our
It's always that little pick right there.
And what if I gave you
what if I, yeah.
a lottery protected
Lottery.
2023? We got it.
There we go.
Yes,
So,
I had to throw in some picks to get rid of Ben Simmons, but I think this trade helps us out a lot.
I like how he emphasizes that at the end.
Well, dude, this dude was supposed to be like the next big thing. I was playing 2K17 the other day, not because I can't afford 2K21, but because I wanted to get a rebuild in, right? And Ben Simmons' value was crazy, bro. I had to trade like 17 first-round picks to get that top
Don't tell me you're
three.
downloading 4-year-old rosters on the 2K17.
Bro, it's fun. You got to try these rebuilds. But KOT4Q, Ben Simmons, Isaiah Joe, 2021 first, 2023 protected first-rounder for Malcolm Brogdon and TJ Warren. Now, that is what the 76ers needed. And in 2K2, you got Malcolm Brogdon with an 88 outside scoring and TJ Warren with an 84.
So do you move Killian Hayes as a shooting guard?
No, he's rebuilding the Sixers, bro.
I'm saying for the Pistons, though, if they got Ben Simmons.
Why would the Pistons? We don't have Malcolm Brogdon. Bro, what team you talking about? So anyway, we got somebody who's a playmaker. He's got a 93 playmaking ability. This guy can sauce it up. I thought it was a good haul. I thought he might have given up a couple, too many first round picks, but do what you got to do, man. That was kind of a realistic trade. So good for KOT4Q. Over the season, Kawhi ended up signing with the New York Knicks, which would just be crazy to witness because Kawhi, that's the last place you'd expect him to go, or really any free agent, to the Knicks of all places. But then Kenny said, you know what, to heck with it. I'm simming. We're going down. He got to the trade deadline, and this was his thoughts. This was his analysis when he was at the trade deadline.
Trade deadline, we are 38-14, top of our conference, second in the power ranking. So it's a team out there that they consider better than us right now. I didn't even do any of this. Yes, Zion I would love to have Zion on the team, but that's unrealistic. But as you can see, we're the top team in the conference. The Nets are half a game behind. So I'm not ready to say that we are champions, We got to make some trades here. I want to be a buyer, so we're going to see what teams are selling or rebuilding and try to steal some of their players. The Nets are right behind us. Even the Heat. Ooh, the Pacers are not in the play. Woo, I traded y'all Ben Simmons, and y'all not in the playoffs right now.
Damn.
Ben Simmons is not starting. They got Derrick Rose starting.
6-man Ben Simmons.
Well, was playing in
so
Chicago.
tough.
They traded for Derrick Rose. They're like,
Rose.
hey, Ben Simmons ain't cutting. He's only
That's
averaging
what happens
12.
when you can't shoot.
Yeah.
You get put to the bench.
He's averaging 12.
He lost his starting spot halfway through this season so far. This video ain't about them. This is about us.
That's a struggle.
That is, he goes, this ain't about them. But you guys always like check who you're rebuilding. Like, haha, I really finessed him. Mm-hmm. Or you like pull off a trade like, I won. And the other team's like a second seed. You're like, oh my God, I made the worst mistake.
One time, it was 2 years ago, I traded James Harden to the Bucks, and the Bucks ended up eliminating me.
That was your mistake.
That's so tough.
That was your fault for trading him to the freaking Bucks, man. That's like a perfect
He was
fit.
averaging like 50. I was like, I don't know what I just did.
So trade deadline, KOT, he was like, you know what? Like they're gonna get this pick, but let's look over. We need 2 superstars. He was emphasizing we need 2 superstars. So we tried to make a trade with the Wizards. The Wizards said, give us Russ and Beal for Toby, Malcolm Brogdon, and Seth Curry. He's like, man, hell no. Like, who wants that inefficient-ass backcourt? Like, Russell Westbrook clogging up the lane, basically like a Ben Simmons, Mm-hmm. So he ends up getting a trade. He does some more of this, negotiating. Pulls off a trade for Brad Beal. Let's check that one out.
3-team
Brad
trade,
Beal's
if
gonna
that
be a
makes
hot
sense.
commodity this offseason.
And make it be like that.
Perfect fit,
Add a
too.
trade exception. They say no.
No, of course.
I will be willing to give you. Oh man. I can't. I feel like it's weird to part ways with Shake Milton right now, but I might have to, in order to get our guy. Give up a pick. 2, 3.
Damn.
Bradley, welcome to the team.
So for those counting at home, that's 5 first-round picks, bro. Like in one rebuild for 2 trades.
Yeah, the picks are making it kind of unrealistic for me.
Yeah, and it's not even about realism. It's just like the fact that 2K rebuilds will do something to you where you'll see a guy, Shake Milton, like who cares, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, no, I got to keep him, man. I need him so bad.
Yeah.
You know, like I want him on my team. So then after that, Kenny got some depth, shorted up Terrence Mann for a second-round pick, which was a steal. Oh, my God, what a steal. Moved Matisse to small forward, put Mann at the backup shooting guard, signed Nick Batum, and then, you know, the roster was looking really well-rounded out.
Does Matisse have the size to play small forward?
We'll see. Let's check out what his roster was looking like.
And Nick Batum's going to get some backup. There it is. This is the team now. Brogdon, Beal, Warren, Tice, Embiid, Maxey, Thibault, Mann, Zhang, and Nicholas Batum. I think we made the necessary changes to keep a stranglehold in that 1 seed and win that championship. I am going past the trade deadline, and we win the first game out of it.
Dude, Matisse, Daniel Tice, that is not an enticing option there at small or power forward. I think he should have addressed that a little more. Like, Kenny, come on, man. You can trade. You can flip one of these guys. Get a power forward who's bona fide, bro. You see how it affects teams. I was like, you know what? Whatever. He's still got Bradley Beal and Joel Embiid on the same team. And you know what they came across in the first round? Our Pistons.
Oh.
The Pistons made the playoffs. Motor City.
How'd that go?
8 seed. Let's look at that. First round versus the Pistons.
It's done. First round is Detroit basketball.
Dude, we got Lonzo Ball.
They look solid.
And James Bouknight.
Lonzo Ball is a big pickup for them in free agency.
What?
Game number 1
How does that
is a win
happen?
by 29. Game number 2 is a win
Okay,
by...
they got blown out.
Whoa.
That is 50
Let's
points.
just say it was a win by a
That's
lot.
50
Game
points
number
right
3, series is over.
Jeez,
The
they're
point of
clapping them.
like the
Bro,
win margins
just
were over
quit.
20.
Just
they didn't
quit.
come close.
So he'd end up advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Nets would go up 2-0. But KOT4Q doesn't lose, bro. Kenny is the man. So he comes back, 2-0, makes a bunch of adjustments, wins the series 4-2. Great series for KOT4Q. And then he beats the Pelicans, led by Mike Conley in the NBA Finals, right? And Joel Embiid, with spacing, averaged 34 points and 22 rebounds. Bro, in the finals, that is some historic numbers. And they took home the chip. Philly got their first chip in, you know, Maz always talks about it. It's like 1972 or something like that when they traded their whole team for like half a can of Coke and Dr. J.
And Dr. J.
And Dr. J. I think they traded Dr. J for a can of Coke, and that's what caused their whole curse. But hey, KOT4Q working his magic, got it done.